Imagine you are waking up from bed, and you check your phone, and it's almost 2 p.m. already. You feel like you're in a fog because you stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Call of Duty with the boys, and you didn't even get the satisfaction of getting a Warzone win last night. You don't even know where to begin your day because, well, you have nothing to look forward to. All of a sudden, you have an overwhelming feeling come over you. This feeling hits you like an ass slap of your favorite hub star. And the fapping goblin under your bed can smell your urges. He leaves you a vanilla cream scented lotion, and now it's you, the lotion, and your phone. And even though you'll regret this, you'll do it anyways. Alright, so if your days have looked anything like that, then I highly encourage you to actually stay during this video because I'm giving you 5 ways and suggestions and information that can help you to pretty much just become more of a positive person, in turn actually getting rid of some of those urges and kind of fizzling out that addiction that you have to the hub. So back in the mild Dan days, I used to fap on the daily. I mean, I was actually like chronically addicted to fapping. It was really bad. To this very day, I still actually struggle with some of these urges. So for example, I took a shower today with pretty much nobody in the house but me. Today's one of those days that Mild Dan would have taken complete advantage of and would have used that opportunity to literally just go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Today, I resisted the urges and I fought them. And I succeeded. And here I am making a video about nofap, and it honestly just makes me feel really good that I was able to kind of fight those urges off and stuff like that, and then kind of be able to share them here in this video. And I especially have to thank you guys for actually keeping me so strong and being able to help me push through pretty much my self difficulties and stuff as well, and being able to just kind of be so open with you guys, and you guys be so open with me in the comments. So of course I wanted to return the favor and really try to make this video very helpful for you guys, but also informative. So starting with number 1, that's going to be your self-care routine. So I got a question to ask you, okay? Do you have a unibrow? And if you're like, I don't know, I want you to literally go and check in the mirror right now. You can bring your phone with you. You can literally get off this video and then come back to it, whatever it be. Just go and check pretty much to see if you have a unibrow, okay? And then I also want you to check your nails. And I mean, honestly, I think I need to clip mine. I don't know if you can see them, but just check your nails. See if there's really nasty stuff under them. See if they need clipped. Another one would be any kind of body hair or facial hair, or even if you have long hair. Make sure that you're like well groomed, even in your private areas and stuff like that. I used to actually live on a $5 Dollar General trimmer, and actually before that I was using like literal scissors. And I know it sounds kind of scary, okay, but I used to literally use scissors to groom myself, you know what I'm saying, to work the hedges, if you will. And if you have long hair and stuff like that, like I did in the past, make sure that you're brushing it, you know. Don't get a whole bunch of knots and have to be able to literally cut them out because your knots are so bad. You don't want a matted head. So if you have long hair, you know, make sure that you're brushing it and stuff. Hey, I'm just saying, consider cutting it. I cut mine, I feel pretty good about it. But if you got a really good hairline that just works for your long hair, then yeah, maybe keep it. But if you got a hairline like mine, if you got a hairline like me that's pretty much matured, receding, whatever you want to call it, you know, maybe you should cut it. Once you start taking care of yourself, you will actually feel a lot better about yourself. You'll start having more confidence, and that will kind of lead you to better confidence when it comes to approaching girls or talking to girls. And it's crazy, I literally didn't start brushing my teeth until I was like 16, okay? I had that dog breath for 15 of my years pretty much. Like, it was kind of brushing off and on, and I'm really lucky that I don't have cavities because I brush my teeth literally 2 times a day now. So just literally just start brushing your teeth, because being able to show up to school, show up to work, go to the gym, and have a clean body that's well taken care of, even if it's, like I said, plucking your unibrow, trimming your nails, brushing your teeth, these kind of things will make you feel deep down more attractive to the opposite sex. So the next one, number 2 here, is pretty much working on body fat. Now, body fat is one of those things that plagues so many people and is pretty much consuming the US. Highest that I had ever weighed was actually like 186, and I was starting to get a little pudgy, and I actually took action to that because even my girlfriend was just like, yeah, like you're starting to gain a little bit, you know? And I would literally go down the stairs and I could feel my boobs at that point. It was starting to become boobs, literally jiggle as I was pretty much running down the stairs. Once I literally felt that, I literally just like kind of stopped there at the bottom of the stairs. And I was like, dude, I gotta do something about this. This is getting bad. Now, of course, my girlfriend was probably going to love me whether I was 200 pounds or the weight that I'm currently, which is like 160 something. It's kind of my floating weight. What really matters is I need to be self-aware, and you need to be self-aware as well. So being self-aware and realizing, hey, I got some booby fat that's pretty much jiggling whenever I'm running down the stairs, that's something that I was like, oh, well, I need to take action on this. And of course, at that point, I started to begin the slow journey of starting to cut back and being able to take my body fat percentage probably close to like 20%, maybe 18%, being able to cut that back down to what I'm at now, which is like around 13%. And I know I can get lower. It's going to give me the physique that I want and will pretty much make me more attractive to literally females. And now, of course, like I said, I already have a girlfriend and stuff like that, but obviously I want to be attractive to her as well. So I want to be attractive not only for myself and to be fit and just look good, I want to make sure that she likes the person that she's going to be with, you know? And like I said, yeah, she could love me because I'm fat or something like that, but deep down, she's gonna be like, dude, like, he's not trying. And I'm going to be a bad role model, bad influence, not only for you guys, but also her and myself and other people I know. So my suggestion with body fat and really just trying to regulate weight, whether it's gaining or whether it's dropping, do a little bit of cardio, make sure that you're sweating, you know? Just doing anything that's really physical, that's going to burn calories. Running is obviously good and is an obvious way to lose weight. You really just want to consume less calories and less unhealthy foods, really. Start making yourself like lunch or something like that. Maybe you got to go to work or whatever. You know, make yourself a peanut butter jelly instead of stopping at McDonald's. And honestly, being able to do this kind of stuff will actually help you regulate your weight way more than you would actually expect. Alright, so for number 3, I figured I would re-record it because I was editing it and I didn't really like the way that I was explaining it, so I figured I would just re-explain it in a way that would probably make more sense for you guys. Alright, the dog came in, so you guys get to say hi to him in number 3 here, huh? You guys get, Chief, you gonna tell him number 3, huh? You gonna tell him number 3? What's tip number 3, Chief? What tell him? Okay, he wants to go. Alright, so since the dog's not going to tell you what number 3 is, I figured I would. So essentially what's happening is that guys are creating unrealistic expectations for females based on what they're seeing on the internet. So for example, instead of looking at this girl that you see maybe at the gym or maybe at school or maybe at your workplace that you might like, whatever it be, you're looking at them as pretty much kind of ugly, or maybe they're just not perfect for you or whatever. And it's based on the expectation that they need to be a 10. Okay, so the woman that you're seeing online and on the hub and the internet and stuff, they're all 10s, they're all perfect and stuff like that, mostly because they're wearing a crap ton of makeup and they're literally designed, I mean, it kind of sounds wrong to say design, but when it comes to the industry and stuff like that, literally it's their focus is making these females look as pretty much good as possible, whether it's through editing or just really good makeup. And you also got to think that you're looking, at least whenever you're viewing this on your phone, you're looking at this through a camera perspective, okay? You are not looking at it through your eyes, okay? Whenever you see a girl out and about and they're walking and stuff like that, you're not looking at their booty from a, you know, a camera angle in which some dude is filming to make her butt look as plumptuous as possible, you know? You're looking at females from your height's perspective, okay? So just remember that don't have unrealistic expectations of females and their looks and pretty much their physiques and stuff, simply because your perception is been ruined by the hub, pretty much to make you think that females need to look a specific way and they need to be absolutely perfect for you to even consider them, because it's just all skewed thinking because of the industry pretty much messing with your mind. I hope that actually makes sense. I feel like it makes more sense than what I had previously, so we're gonna move on to number 4. So number 4, your brain will start to crumble and actually make you more socially awkward because of your engagement with the hub. So I want you to imagine this. There's a girl that you see in school, okay? And you just really like her. You really like her looks. You really like her face. Of course, maybe she's not a perfect 10 that you see on the internet and stuff like that, but she is a good-looking girl. Now, one day, imagine that she ends up walking up to you and she starts to talk to you, okay? Whether this be a group project or maybe it's just by circumstances, she comes to talk to you. Now, of course, you're all up in your mind and you're pretty much mentally screwed because you're thinking dirty thoughts. You know, you're thinking about what you would maybe do to her. You're thinking maybe what you did in the morning whenever you were thinking about her, whatever you were doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it becomes a little bit awkward and social awkwardness starts to come out. Now, you're not focused on what she's saying or anything like that. You're pretty much in this like fear mode and you're just like, I don't know what's going on. It's because really your brain is panicking because you're thinking all these pretty much negative things and all these things that you're essentially ashamed of and that you wish you were better with or this or that, and rather than just focusing on just the conversation that you guys could be having. Now imagine if you didn't fap off in the morning and you just had a very normal day. You felt really good. Maybe you completed something that night and you resisted your urges and you were able to just kind of have like a really nice morning and stuff like that. The same situation happened, right? She goes up to talk to you. Now you might be still thinking maybe some dirty thoughts, but there's no longer that shame that's in that social awkwardness, because now you feel pretty confident because once again you've been working on yourself. Maybe you hit like 100 push-ups that night and you felt really good about it. You didn't fap off or anything like that. Go in the next day and you still have that confidence, you know, you're still feeling good. She comes up to you, maybe you got some butterflies in your stomach, maybe you're not feeling completely all there, maybe you even had some dirty thoughts or something like that prior to her talking to you, but you at least had the confidence to actually further that conversation and actually focus on her. So hopefully that little scenario kind of gives you more insight. It pretty much can hurt you because you're just kind of looking at people and you're ashamed of yourself. You're not feeling confident because you're like, oh, this is what I do, this is what I did, and you know, maybe you don't like yourself for it. It's kind of that post-nut clarity and follows you like a ghost behind you or a shadow that doesn't like you, you know, and essentially it just hurts you over time and it hurts you throughout the day without you even realizing it. So number 5 is to just not overthink nofap. You know, your score, your streak, whatever, is gonna look a little spotchy, okay? It's not gonna look perfect and you will have to fight in order to be the person that you literally want to be years from now. Honestly, you wanna think of yourself as the person who is really positive and very confident. You wanna be the person who holds their chin high and their chest full, mostly because of the goals that you have and the things that you're working on, and you want to put yourself in a position in which you feel like you are succeeding, you know? And of course, like I said, there will be bumps along the way, but it's all about really just focusing on what you can start doing now and how this can benefit you in the long run. Like, for example, just because you play video games like here and there doesn't mean that you are some disgusting, sweaty doomer nerd who plays video games all the time and you need to associate yourself as that person. You can still play some video games and be a confident and successful person. So it's really being able to switch who you feel like you want to be and be that person. So, you know, if you want to be a goal-driven person and you want to be a person who's on nofap, then just be that person. Just simply tell yourself you are that person and start working towards it. Because once you start working towards it, you'll literally start gaining momentum and it'll become easier and easier for you to be able to do that. So hopefully you feel more informed with good suggestions and stuff like that I've given in this video that will hopefully help you in the long run and help you understand pretty much how the hub is destroying your brain, but not only that, how you can actually take the steps that are necessary to actually start bettering yourself. I really do believe in you, and I believe that if you're able to take these kind of steps, you should be able to actually start seeing progress in yourself and actually gaining the confidence that you desire. And of course, with that confidence, you can start approaching girls and being able to actually just not be so connected to the hub and start being connected with the person that you want to live the rest of your life with. It's gonna be a journey, and you might not have a girlfriend now, but I'm not joking. Whenever you get one or whenever you shoot your shot, go through rejections and stuff like that, you will find the one, and time will just continue to fly by, and it's gonna be crazy, and it'll just happen before you know it. But you really gotta take the steps necessary to get there. So if you have any other tips, definitely leave them down below. I love hearing you guys' comments, and I'm sure that the comments that you guys are leaving are actually helping others. So definitely leave some kind of positive comment down below, because it would just be absolutely great. I love reading them, and I'm sure others do as well. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Honestly, the guys who make it to the very end of this video, you guys are just awesome. You guys, honestly, you guys want something for yourself, and you guys want to be able to succeed, and I know it for sure because you guys make it this far in the video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want, you guys can check out this video right here. This video is about pretty much how society has failed men. So if you want another pretty good informative video, this video is a little bit longer, but honestly, it has really good, interesting information in it. And I know YouTube isn't pushing it like crazy, mostly because it's got the little yellow thing. It's pretty much like, oh, we're not giving you money for this, you know? So I was like, okay. But I'm not joking. This is a good video. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And as always, find the fire within you and stay Diablo.